welcome back to another Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with me, Epiok. So we're continuing with the Kerpollo program from the last episode where we finally docked up our moon lander. Obviously we broke mission directorate. Instead of swinging around the moon, we're going to go straight for a landing. A somewhat base operation with this lander of sorts. I realized something really messed up while transferring crew the last time. Apparently if you put a light just above the hatch, what happens is when crew exit the hatch, they shoot out at extreme speeds in that direction. So I had to do some quick thinking on my part and bring back a Kerbal that flew away like a full kilometer and bring him back to the station. It worked out. We made it. So now on board is going to be Jim and Bob, the first two to make it to the moon, hopefully alive. So anyways, let's get this thing rolling before we get in the dark side here. I wanna take control. I did not bring all the monopropellant from here. I left some on there. I filled up our monopropellant tank and some of these smaller ones. I left the two bottom ones empty. Hopefully I won't need that much monopropellant. It's more for docking, but I wanted to have some there, so if I decide to bring this thing home, I can always, dock it again without having to, use all of what was left of my monopropellant. So, anyways, let's take control of this ship, and we shall, control from here, and undock. And I think it's R, just a little bit of back ourselves out, get ourselves away. All right. Let's see. Let's turn off these lights. No reason to be using electricity when you don't need them. Oh, well, let's turn off at least these lights. I like the ones that are on the engines. They're kind of cute. All right, so lights off. All right. Let's close up this. No reason to have that open. Close the shield. All right, so that's all good. Now, let ourselves get into orbital mode or orbital map. Now, this is going to be the tricky part, and this could be an absolute failure. And I'm just going to say this now. I could actually have to go through and re-record all of this with a different ship if I failed too miserably. We will see. Let's get ourselves ready for a... Oh, God, let's see. Let's put up a maneuver node first. All right, so add maneuver. I just want to see how much monopropellant we're gonna have to fuel. Oh God, 367. This is gonna be an interesting situation. Let's pull it back. You see? Oh boy. So it'll encounter a moon there, and it'll meet up at that point. So I need to do this at a different point. All right, so let's cancel that one. Let's move it forward to there. Add a maneuver here instead. A little bit more. God, it's a lot of fuel. Whoa, buddy. All right, let's see. So the moon encounter is there. All right. I think that's not shabby. It's just a matter of actually getting our speed up enough. You slow down enough out here anyway, so it's not the end of the world if we get out here and kind of dinking around and, being stupid. So, that's 829. So we're going to probably have to burn for a full 2 minutes before we even get to that point, which is fine. I guess we'll see. Hopefully this will work out and we'll be able to land this bitch. Alright, so I'm going to go off here and we're going to speed up and bring me to this point. I'm going to start getting myself lined up and find out how this is going to work. So... All right, so we got ourselves in a good position. We didn't use up all the fuel. It's good news there. Still have, hell, 3/4 of our fuel left, which is going to be needed. I don't know how this thing is going to land. That's actually really getting the moon is really a quarter of the battle. 3/4 of the battle is getting ourselves into a decent place to land on the moon. And the thing that really is going to be tough is if you look at the moon here, I want to land on the sunny side. I'd rather not be in the dark the whole time. It kind of sucks. So hopefully we can get ourselves to land on the sunny side. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to, now here I'll zoom in over here real quick. Woo! See with this purple, if I keep just, and I don't accelerate anymore, basically what will happen is I will be left in this really crazy orbit, which is kind of cool because this would have filled the mission directorate for mission number 6 perfectly because I would have been able to come, do a quick orbit around the moon, swing back in, and I would have swung back around and been able to slow myself up and, you know, gotten myself back in orbit around, well, Kerbin. So, as you can see, it's kind of cool how basically what happens is I'll come swing around this way and I'll start an orbit this way, and what happens is it will like swing me out as it moves this way. What I'll do is about here, what I'll do is I'll slow down. Let's see, I might have to do it here more because like I said, I want to be dropping towards the moon and land on its sunny side. I think it's tidally locked. I'm pretty sure the moon is tidally locked. And if you're wondering, tidally locked means is the same side of a planetary body or any type of body, for that matter, orbiting another. One side will always face the same side. So I don't know if the moon is tidally locked though. So it might not matter. Who knows? So anyways, let's get ourselves to that position, and we will see how the hell this works itself out. Before we do that, I'm gonna hurry up and go into staging mode. I'm just gonna turn off all these lights. I know I'm not using all electricity, but you know what? There's no reason to have them on. Let's just turn them all off. Also, something else I'm gonna do is I don't think these legs will be, let's lower them all. I want to get them lowered so I don't forget about or have to do it in the process when I'm landing. Yep, it shouldn't be an issue. I was going to say I was worried about the engines burning and actually having a negative effect on these legs here. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So we got ourselves ready for that. Let's get back into orbital mode, and I'm gonna speed things up, and we'll get ourselves to the moon, to the moon. Okay. Well, as you can see, we are coming in range of the moon here. I believe let's think I can set the moon as my target. I think what I'm going to try to do instead of just going for a straight up landing is I'm going to try to get myself in a nice tight orbit around the moon, and then once I get in that orbit, I'll actually adjust because from where I'm at now, just going straight to a landing, I'll end up on this dark side, and I really just don't want to. I would like to stay. Where did I land last time came to the moon? Whoa! I think I was in one of these open craters. I don't remember which one. It was one of the bigger ones, so it might have been these two. Also, because I remember trying to keep it so I was still somewhat facing Kerbin. I don't remember. Hell. Anyways, so I'm going to do some weird maneuvering here, and some of you experts that might be watching this can be like, what the hell is he trying to do? Well, the thing is, I'm only moving at 190 meters a second in this general direction, which means that speed right there is easy to work with, and I can really adjust a lot at the perigee with where I want to end up here. And I don't want to end up smashing into a moon, but I also don't want to be left stranded or flung out into some crazy direction, and next you know I'm heading towards Mars, and which would be cool, But I wouldn't actually head towards Mars. I'd end up in some crazy freaking probably I'd probably be getting like thrown out like this and get caught in some weird freaking orbit. I don't know. I've never really actually tried to get into an orbit outside of the planet itself. Well, no, I take it back. I did once, and I tried to see if I could get to the sun, and I ran out of fuel, and I ended up just getting stuck in a stupid orbit. And yeah, actually, let's see how far out. Holy crap balls! Yeah, never mind. Let's get back to the Kerbin system here. All right, so time to speed things up a little bit for you guys. You guys can watch me doing a bunch of horrible maneuvers and get myself ready for this thing. So, yeah. All right, so that was pretty easy. I mean, this is a lot easier to get yourself into like an orbit because you're dealing a smaller gravity well than you are in Kerbin, and so there's a lot easier maneuverability. You don't have to use much delta V to get to where you need to. I mean, hell, we're still at 2/3. We barely used any of our fuel for that. Hell, I might even. We'll see how landing goes. Really, that's going to be the biggest issue, as I said. All right, so we're in orbit now. Um, I'm gonna kind of mess around here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's been a long time since I've had to actually land a ship somewhere. So let's slow things down and see. Get myself slow enough that I can start falling towards the moon. I also don't want to find myself getting thrown out into some crazy ridiculous orbit. Um, let's see. So if I fall, I'll fall over here. Um, I can always adjust that. We'll see. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, actually. No, I want to, let's do a different area. I don't want to land there. I'd like to land somewhere, whoa, I'd like to land somewhere flat. Maybe that was the crater I landed in last time. I don't remember. I always kind of wanted, I thought it'd be cool to land in the poles, but I haven't tried to do a plane change yet. Actually, I could try doing that. I could land in this crater here. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if I will though. Let's just focus on one thing at a time. Let's do it here and try to get it centered somewhere in these. I don't know. Is there a valley somewhere I can do this? I wish I could zoom in and see. Let's try to do it in this crater here. Try. So let's add a maneuver. Let's do a slow down, slow down. And actually just a bit. We don't have an atmosphere to work with here, so coming in at awkward angle is a bad news. Um, that doesn't look too shabby. Come in kind of awkward. I'll probably slow down even a bit more at some point, but that worked right there. I don't know where that will put me. Um, Hopefully this is flat terrain there and it's not like hilly and mountainous. If it is, we've hopefully got enough fuel to make another adjustment. Alright, so let's get this thing going. Speed up again. Okay, getting myself aligned here, so I'm falling. Ooh, this is going to be a difficult one. Let's go back to the how much time do I have before ground? The surface is 51,000 meters to the surface. Good, good, good. All right. Where'd my lights? Well, let's turn on the lights. I'm just gonna do it just in case. You never know. It might actually help me with landing. I don't know if it'll shine down and point out place. Doesn't really work too well on the bright side of things. But whatever. It's all good. All right. So let us get myself situated so I'm pointing up and down. I want to be able to land straight. Actually, something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get myself once I get the idea on lateral movement a bit more. I'm actually going to adjust it so that my RCS thrusters can kick me left and right based on which direction. So that when I fall and land, I can land, well, straight down instead of going, going crazy crooked like in that last video where the grasshopper, well, the cricket crashed and burned horribly bad. So, let's see, we're falling at pretty fast rate, but that's okay. See, you can just slightly see the rotation. It's just enough. Ooh, let's look at the orbital map. I don't know. Let's turn off that. Alright, so we're gonna fall fairly straight. I don't want to get this over 200,000 or 200 meters a second, so I don't want to do it. So let's just turn on our thrusters just a shade. We'll be fine on fuel. We're not going to use up too much of it. Let's turn on RCS. And I want to push myself to the right just a shade. I want to counteract that rotation as much as I can. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make here. Hopefully as I get closer and closer, you'll actually start seeing me get more of a straight up and down alignment, so I'm not landing crooked and then rolling the ship and blowing it up and watching all my Kerbals die, because Bob and Jim want to survive. They want to walk on the moon, and I want to do a moonwalk, damn it. So we're going to make sure that happens. Alright. Alright, so we're at 23,000. Let's turn off these. Oh god, we're gonna have to do a slow process. So I'm just gonna go off mic, 'cause it's gonna take a few minutes for me to get this thing to about 1,000 meters before I really have to start making some crazy adjustments. So yeah. All right. Well, we crashed into the moon, and I figured out what happened here. All right. That was a disaster. It was a disaster. But that's all right because probably after I'm done talking here, I'm going to be showing a second ship that will be actually flying to land on the moon and do it properly. Oh god, that was a disaster. But here, I figured out why, and I'm like, why the hell is this not working? Well, look at this. I crashed and hit the moon at 1600 meters. Um, I assumed I was using it moving at 73 meters a second when I crashed. Um, I assumed that when I was laying on the moon, I'd be landing at 0 meters and not 1600 meters. Maybe I guess I was on a damn mountain. Um, I guess I should have, made up for that the first time around. So Bill and Jim are dead. They sacrificed themselves to the better good of mankind by trying to land a really heavy ship on the moon. Patience was something I should have took, but who would have thought that the moon was at 1600 meters? I'm gonna remember it from future reference. That get yourself below 50 meters a second, especially with those heavy nuke engines well before that time period. Damn. Damn it, people. Damn it. All right. So the next time you'll see me a proper landing. So, yeah. All right. Now we're in a better position here. Second ship, I fueled it up. Actually, I used less fuel and I fixed that fuel hose problem. Now it's just a matter of us slowing our ship down before we crash into the planet. So, time to do that because we're speeding up a little bit more than I wanted to. Alright, so time to turn on these things. Oh god. What the heck's going on here, people? Oh, that's why. It's still sped up a bit. Alright, so I'm gonna hurry up and turn on these engines. Get myself slowed down to a decent speed. I don't want to be falling at the planet at 600 meters a second. Last time we made the mistake of, well, screwing ourselves. Really. It was pretty bad. How I was going something like, what? I think it was 200 meters a second. No, we hit at 75 meters a second. That's what happened. Oh god. All right. So we're still falling, still falling. All right. Well, let's hope we don't use all my fuel to slow myself down here. See, we're dropping that. That's what I'm trying to do is drive the apophyses so that we come to like a zero. Yeah, we're good. We'll be fine on fuel. Alright, so that's dropping, it's dropping. I'll be able to adjust where I'm landing a bit better once we get this down. Come on. Come on. Still going 200 plus meters a second. I'll prefer to land. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep on this side of the apophyses too. And I don't want to land in that crater. Huh, interesting. Alright. So we're going 80, 80, 80. Alright, let's cut the engines out, fall for a bit, and figure things out. Alright, so we're at 30,000 meters and we're falling down. I'm gonna keep myself falling under 100 meters a second. Once I get to the 10,000, yeah, I'd say once we get about 10 kilometers over the surface, then we'll slow down. Because obviously, this thing's off a bunch, and I'm gonna have to use visual reference. So probably under 5,000, I'm definitely gonna need to start keeping an eye on things. And I'm kind of worried I might be going to be landing on some mountains. Well, mountainous area. Hopefully, I don't get anywhere near that crater. I shouldn't, but you never know with this. So, yeah. Dang it. You know what? We'll be alright. Still got decent amount of fuel. Only using is very just a tinkle. And I'm gonna let us fall a little bit faster here. I can yeah. I don't think it'll get above 300 before we kick in the engines again. Speed up. I just want to speed up. I'm sick of waste time. Ugh. And we've done it! There it is, people. We've landed on the moon. Woo! Whoa, whoa. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see. Where are you, Kerbin? Oh, God. Did we land on the wrong side? No, we landed on the right side. Where are you, Kerbin? Are you hiding in the sun? Let's look at the orbital map. Then we'll find out where Kerbin is. Orbital map. Ooh, Kerbin Dawn. Ooh, we might not be able to see it because of mountains. So, we'll see. Let's go back to staging again. And, whoa. It should be... Kerbin should be along the horizon somewhere. Well, we'll see it eventually in Kerbin Dawn or something. Well, hey, we made it though. Let's get ourselves out of here. Who wants to go first? Obro or Tom? Yeah, I was gonna bring guys from the space station, but after being in space and being up there, they're all like, holy shit, you know what? There is no possible way that we are gonna go out there. So these two brave adventurers are like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll go to the moon, even after frickin' Jim and Bill died. Shit happens, you know what I mean? Alright, so communication's up. We're about to oh, I was gonna say, where the hell did the ladder go? Okay, lower ladder. Extend it. Get that thing going. Got our lights. Good stuff. I'm happy with the lights. That worked out well. And the ladder worked out perfect. Alright, let's get ourselves out. Who will be going? Tom. Tom will be the first one to EVA. Woo! Yeah, look at that. Coming down the ladder. One big step for Kerbin. But huge leap for Kerbin kind. Okay, now let go. You gotta let go. There we go. Woo! Yeah! Look at that. We're on the moon. With a cool looking ship. Yeah. You know what? I think we're gonna have to consider MOONBASE operations for the next thing in store. possibly create some, I don't know, something. I gotta figure out about, I need to figure out rovers. That's actually my next step in things, is messing around with rovers. Wonder if a Kerbin can drive a rover. It's an interesting concept. I wonder if I can use these here. What if they work? Ooh, I probably could get on top. I'm not going to, but that'd be kind of cool. Alright. So, where are you? Let's get him in here. I want to see the rising Kerbin. Grab that. Climb up the ladder. Get ourselves back in the ship. And forward. And let's speed things up. Let's go. I just want to see. I failed miserably, obviously, the first time. And why can't I see Kerbin? That's weird. I should be able to see it from where I'm at here. Unless it just looks too dark for me. Speed it up. It is tidally locked. Well, let's go back in and see. Maybe it's lit up enough so I can see it. Well, that sucks. I think it's on the other side of the mountain. Yup, there it is. There it is. It's on the other side of that mountain. Oh, dang it. That mountain being the moon. I mean, it's not flat as it could be, but... Hey, look at that, though. We have done it. We're on the moon. Mission accomplished. We threw out the mission directorate, but we basically did better than what we could have done. Technically, the next step would be to bring these guys back. I don't know how much, let's see, how much fuel do we got? Huh. You know what? We probably could get off the surface, get in orbit. You know what? We'd probably be fine getting back, but I want to kind of like try to set up a base. I know it's going to be near impossible because trying to get yourself to land near an area like close here where it's not like 1,000 freaking miles away. So, anyways, I'll see you guys all on the next Let's Play. Probably different series, but a different, won't be the Kerpollo program. But I'll see you guys on the next Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program. Peace.